and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Williams. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's 1st down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Another carry now for Madison. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a give to Madison. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. They've got the jumbo set out there. A huge play in this overtime session. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Madison. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
On second down, this is Madison, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's Madison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll run it with Madison. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Madison, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Wow, Charles, that doesn't just take points off the board. That takes a win off the board.
So now you have to regroup, because you've gone from celebrating what you think is a win to trying to figure out how to do it again and make it a win.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just